think it was Ram Dass who said, if you think you're enlightened, go spend time with your family. Yeah, I'm sure that's very true and really appropriate for this holiday season. You get to see how enlightened you really are, or awake, or spiritually advanced you are. But I have to tell you, I have learned the most about how identified with ego, and how ego thought it's the center of the universe, and how personally I take things from driving my car. So if you want to see how enlightened and awake and spiritually advanced you are, just pay attention to how you react when you drive. Because in our cars, like, our cars represent like all ego. It's unbelievable how much ego arises when we drive. What I noticed with myself, I was under the impression, as many are, that I was a little further along than I was until I started driving, have a part-time courier job. Boy, oh boy, have I learned so much about myself. And I'm so grateful. I really needed this job to reflect back to me just how identified I was. So I really thought, and I've been doing this driving for about almost 2 years now. So I've had a lot of work to do on myself. But prior to that, I arrogantly thought, well, I don't take things too personally anymore, blah, 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 blah. Well, boy, oh boy. And I never really saw that I thought I was the center of the universe. But I really saw how the ego thinks it's the center of the universe when I was driving. And you may not notice it until I point it out to you, but when I saw how I was reacting, because I'm very impatient and I just get frustrated really easily, how I would react, and we all do this, angry if somebody cuts us off or does something, or we're impatient. That is the ego thinking it's the center of the universe and everyone else needs to be moving out of our way or doing what we think. And we absolutely, when we get pissed off or upset or whatever happens to you in your car, that's you taking something so personally. That all these people aren't behaving as they should in your play. And I'm going to use this metaphor of the play because something happened to me that really changed my perspective when I drive. So I realized, like, if you're reacting and you're getting pissed off at all these people, number one, that's showing you how your ego thinking is that you're the center of the universe and all these people need to be paying attention to you, right? That somehow you're the most important vehicle and person there. And how personally you take what happens around you about yourself. Oh, they cut me off, and somehow there's going to be a personal narrative there. I hate life, or life sucks, or whatever, or something, I'm not good enough. I don't know. I had it all these personal stories that you take somebody cutting you off personally because anger erupts. You've taken something personally. But one day I was sitting in my car, I was in a parking lot, and I was thinking about this whole dynamic, how the ego thinks it is the lead person in the play, and that everyone should be, acting for the lead character, me. But I suddenly, like, I don't know what happened, some little vision or something. I suddenly saw how I am just a character. What do they call it? Like a filler actor? I don't know the term right now. A filler actor in everybody else's play, and I could see it and I could feel it, and it was quite remarkable. And I could really feel how nobody was paying attention to me. I'm just a tree. I'm not even a character. I'm just a, what do they call it? A filler in everybody else's play. And so when I drive now, not to say that I don't react or whatever, but I visualize myself as being in, oh yeah, and in that vision. And now when I drive, I am beginning to see through the other person's eyes. And I'm like not even a bleep to them. I am nothing to them. So how could I possibly take anything personally? They don't even notice me. I am just scenery. So nothing personal in their behavior is about me. And so now when I drive, I take the perspective of I'm in their play and I can't take anything personally. They don't even notice me. They don't know who I am. They could care less. They don't see me. And how can I make their play better? By not reacting, by not projecting anger out there and all that sort of stuff. And it makes driving better. And it sure keeps ego intact, not intact, but you know what I mean? In control. Not in control. Boy, I'm not getting the words out right. But it keeps things in perspective. So I no longer believe when I'm driving, I'm the center of the universe. I am just a piece of scenery. I don't take anything personally. And I try to make the other people's plays better. Okay? I don't know. Just my way of dealing with the insanity of driving these days. Maybe it resonates with you. Okay.